So we decided that we're also going to make some raw chocolate while we're here.
And Wesley, for some reason, was lower. Anyway.
Yeah, so we're going to make some raw chocolate. And we are going to heat it up, but that's just to liquefy and melt down our cacao butter. So we aren't going to have the temperature any higher than like the minimum necessary. So it's not a, if you're a purist, it's not truly pure, complete, unheated raw, but it's about as damn close as you can be with, you know, the real ingredients here. Unless it was, you know, like 110 degrees and we could melt this outside, which would be awesome, but we can't. So let's start with that.
Let's go to Nevada and then we'll start making it.
Yeah, for real. Like the #1 rule. Oh yeah, we should start heating the water. How high do you think, just to get the water started? Medium?
You want it to boil or just simmer?
Like a simmer, huh?
Put it on high for a little bit. When it starts to boil, lower it.
Yeah.
Do you want to use all the butter?
Yes. We want equal parts.
You should wait. You should wait. Go ahead.
We want as equal parts cacao butter to cacao powder as possible. So it might help if you have like those little measuring cups. Do we have any measuring cups?
Ask him. He moved most of them.
Do we have any measuring cups? Or we can use a big spoon. We improvise here. Like this kind of spoon would work.
What is your method
Mine's shinier.
Mine's bigger.
I know how to use mine better.
Got a point. I would say, like, alright, check this out. So that's our cacao. Sadly, this is all we have left. I made it. Oh, we could remelt what I have over there. Can you just pour the last of it in here? So the same method of melting the cacao butter can be used to make any kind of skin products, soaps, lotions. This stuff is excellent for your skin, and even as you're handling it like this, you're going to notice that you get a little greasy, but it's actually very moisturizing, isn't it, Wes?
I refuse to answer.
It is. You can see it. He enjoys it. So now we want to have almost equal amounts of cacao butter on there, or cacao powder. So I think that was like maybe half of the spoon. Maybe try half the spoon of the powder.
Okay, basically this stuff is melting at a medium-low heat.
We got a thermometer on there, just so we... Do we have one around?
I had one, but then I put it back up.
Yeah, like this can go all the way to low. As low can get.
It's mainly just not even a simmer.
Yeah.
So, we should let that sit, maybe?
Sure.
So basically just heat it up till you can get the little beads to form at the bottom of the pot.
So now, try and guesstimate.
Guesstimate?
Guesstimate.
Guesstimate. I'm from community college. I'm perfect at guesstimation.
Great. I'm so glad to hear it.
Well, what? It's not like I'm going to be any good at actual estimations.
This is the fun part. This is the experimentation part. That's just pure, raw, dark chocolate. Emphasis on the dark. We have no sweeteners here. This is just as hardcore as you get. I've been experimenting, trying to get a milk chocolate version of this, but it's been kind of failing. So, well, not failing, but it's been faltering.
What can you and should you not mix with your chocolate?
Water. You want to avoid water at all costs, because the more water you have in there, it's not going to solidify afterwards, after we're done. So that kind of limits your sweeteners a lot. All, syrups like agave or any kind of stuff like that isn't going to work too well. Although you can balance it out. I've found that if you put some cashews or some kind of nut in there, like a nut flour, just grind them up, it will solidify even with like agave or something like that. But for our purposes today, we are going to use raw honey. Woo! Woo! So you want to go ahead and, there really is no measurement for this, it's just by taste. So once we're done, once we're satisfied with the sweetness of the chocolate, the next step is gonna be putting it into a mold. What's fun about these right here, the square ones, like this, is that you can put some chocolate in here first and then throw in some kind of filling, like maybe a scoop of peanut butter or some nuts or some kind of berries, and then top it with more chocolate. You know, just pop it into your freezer for like 10-15 minutes, take it out, and you're set. You got a cute little chocolate bar, you know, with some kind of filling or maybe just pure chocolate. It's really delicious. Other sweeteners that you can use are maybe dates. I did try using some of this raw cane sugar, but the problem is that because we have the heat on such a low setting, it doesn't dissolve very well. Leslie's making little gingerbread people.
But there's no bread and there's no ginger.
Oh, he's making little chocolate people.
I think God beat me to that one. Ah, crap. Now the video's getting deleted off YouTube.
That's funny.
I guess we're just going to have to edit certain clips out.
Yeah, the hell with it. We're all adults, or at least we all should be. It's all in the spirit of fun. Hey, true racism doesn't make sense. True racism.
Thanks for that little tidbit. Oh, by the way.
They don't have faces.
Doesn't matter, we're gonna eat them all in the end.
Here we have our lovely chocolate men. So we're just gonna go over here to the freezer. And hopefully cameraman's okay. Wow, that's a packed freezer.
Yeah, you just put it in the fridge?
The fridge would work too, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the fridge will work. Either one, it's just, it'll depend, it might go a little slower maybe, but. Alright, that's a little better.
Right on top of the menudo.
So we'll let them rest there for a little while and come back and check.
Give them a nice little sleep before we eat them?
Yeah, basically.
Whoa! Wesley, what happened to the missing chocolate? Where did it go?
What do you have to say for yourself?
As he's drinking his tea.
As he's drinking his chicha, my God.
His punch.
Let's see what we got here. Ooh, they're nice and hard.
The little men are nice and hard.
Our little
Is that more
chocolate
than you
men.
can say for my brother?